What up, what up? This is us.
Hi.
So we are right now. We are on our way to Whistler. And we'll hit Squamish first and then go to Whistler. It's like 100 miles. So this is the lake. I really hope you guys get to see this stuff. This, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get to Whistler. Whistler!
Whistler!
Whistler! This is the room when you like walk in. Like it's pretty nice. That's what it looked like. And then the music was going. It was pretty cool.
We're gonna walk around Whistler Village.
So obviously this dog's allowed here.
It's dog friendly.
Yeah.
When I was here with, shout out to Corey and GP, we stayed at the place right next door. It's a little bit dumpier, but we got a cheap room for the three of us, so it worked out.
This is Whistler. Bikes.
So many bikes.
I really want to ride a bike tomorrow. Oh, this is cool.
Oh, this is where the Olympic rings are.
Guy. What up, dude?
Oh,
How you doing, dude? What up?
It's a Whistler dog.
It's a cool little dog. You the man. So we're in the grocery store.
We're gonna get some food for eating in our room and dinner tonight.
We go through the border, and they decided to search us because we have a big ass car. Took like an hour.
It's packed, and it's not packed organizedly. It's just kind of in there. It's like, please don't search this whole car. It's just gonna take forever.
Yeah, they took our pepper spray and they took our apples. And they said we couldn't have apples. We had to throw away the apples. BC is cool though. It's funny, everything seems more fresh when you're, 5,000-6,000 feet up.
Here we are in Whistler in summertime. This is the Whistler side. Come some bikers, mountain bikers, all those jumps here. Here come some more people. Woohoo. You can tell Dylan's dying to go. He's
So
dying.
bad. What if we did a Tough Mudder on? What if we came here for like on a Thursday, like a Wednesday? We stayed for Thursday and Friday, and then did Tough Mudders on Saturday and Sunday.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Oh, wouldn't that be crazy?
I'm down. We're gonna check out Blackcomb Village and get a little bit of good walking in before we get back in the car.
Yeah, please.
So this is Whistler, British Columbia, Canada, everybody.
We're on the 99. We're heading towards the 97. This reminds me a lot of the Alps.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Alps for sure. The Austrian Alps. Beautiful. Cool. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Well, down here we just got off of 99. We just kind of stopped just to like check out the river. So.
Yeah, it's a random recreational site, so you could just come up here and camp if you needed to. So we're hoping.
So we're thinking maybe tonight.
Yeah.
We'll find something like this and camp.
People fishing and photography.
Yeah.
How cool. This is gorgeous. Oh, let me see this camera.
Okay. That's what it's all about.
Trusty steed. It's packed up pretty good in there. Rain through Seattle, but everything up top stayed dry, so that's good. Dylan's driving now. We're listening to a Tom Clancy book on YouTube. We just passed through the town of Lillooet. We need to kind of go over this bridge, but we just saw a sign that said the bridge is closed. That's a sketchy little old bridge. Yeah, so we can't get across this, but there it is, the old bridge of Lillooet, Canada.
It looks like the water level is terribly low too.
The water level looks low, but I have a feeling not many people come see this, so here we go. We've seen it. Turning around.
As they passed the
Prince
fourth
George.
row, Andrea took another
We're way
step
down
forward,
here.
maintaining her blocking
We
position.
might find some
She
spot around
embarked
here to go
her
camp for the night.
The guards.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Good morning.
We are still in British Columbia. We ended up in Quesnel. But we wanted to show you our entire route. Here's Nevada, here's California. We started in Lake Tahoe, came up here, boom, 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 into Klamath Falls. Boom, 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 we hit the 5 at Eugene, Oregon. Boom, 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 we drove up and stayed with our friends Kendra and Tim here in Beaverton, just outside of Portland. We had a great night in Portland, drinking beer. We had way too much beer, but it was so good.
So good.
Then we drove up to where we had to drop Dylan's truck off at the port to ship it somewhere outside of Seattle. Auburn, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Auburn.
Yeah,
right there.
Auburn.
Yeah.
And then, with the recommendation of Dee's mama, we drove back down here. We drove up the 101 to Port Townsend. Before that, we were going to look for a Whole Foods in Gig Harbor, and it was not a right Whole Foods, but we had lunch there anyway at a restaurant named Kelly's, and then went to Port Townsend, hung out there for a little bit, took a ferry over to Coupeville, drove to the 5, stayed the night in Burlington, and then drove up the 5 into Canada. Oh no, we didn't go that way. Canada, this way. We went to Vancouver for a few hours and then drove up past Squamish and to Whistler. Stayed at Whistler for the night. In the morning, kind of explored it and then hopped back on this 99 North, which was super windy, but it was beautiful. There was tons of great camping along the way, and hopefully we'll find some more places like that today. This is a British Columbia map that I ripped on accident. I don't know how I did that.
And then we started going up here, try to find some stuff too. We passed Williams Lake, and then we decided to go to McLeese Lake, and that was a beautiful lake, but there was nothing that we could camp on, so we kept going and going and going all the way to Quesnel. So that's where we are right now. We're gonna get to Prince George and then keep going as much as we can, hopefully getting to the other map today.
Yeah, Canada's Route 16 continues up British Columbia all the way to the Yukon territories.
Yeah, which actually it switches over to this map. Here's Prince George, so here's the route. And this is going to be a very windy route up here.
Yeah.
Comes all the way, and then it switches into Alaska right here.
Back to America.
And then it shouldn't be that long to actually get to Anchorage, but that's going to be the majority of our craziness.
Alaska.
Alaska. That's like pretty much all you hear. This is Highway 37. This is going straight north until it reaches the Alcan. 900,000 kilometers away. It's pretty much like this for a long freaking time. We actually we hit E and looked down and realized that we were on empty and almost got caught up. We actually hit the last gas station before this highway.
The light came on. The light came on. But we're good now. There aren't many towns on the map on this highway, so whenever we see one, we're just gonna get gas. Yeah,
so we're doing okay now. I would say probably check the tires there. I don't know what that. It's probably because of all the weight. We're pretty heavy. Oh, look at that dragonfly. So, and then this is my sunflower bag. That's how many sunflower seeds I've eaten. So okay, we've seen a lot of signs for moose and bear. I haven't seen any of it yet, so we're just gonna keep moseying on. We'll see you guys later. Okay, so we just saw this black bear. It's kind of funny, actually. We just turned around to see this black bear again. So
oh, he's going down.
He's right there.
I'm gonna turn around.
We took a couple pictures of him. We just want to like see him again. So. Oh my God. She just almost got us killed.
No, I didn't.
Now he's off in the trees. See him. Pretty cool. 375 kilometers. So we've been traveling for about 11 hours today? Roughly about 11, right?
Yes.
We are about 50 kilometers outside of Iskut.
Guess what we saw today? You tell her.
Well, okay, what she saw, right? But I got to notice secondhand. She saw this black bear running up the mountain, and then she saw these moose, right?
Big old
Meese?
moose.
Are they meese? Moose.
Mooses.
Mooses, right? Mooses. So she saw a moose, and it was actually a mom moose with 2 kids, 2 little baby moose. Mooses. It was actually really cool. So, and then there was a black bear. We've seen a couple of them along the road. That's why I have the GoPro so handy right now.
Yeah, they're right on the road eating some berries.
Yeah, they're like right in the middle of the road eating food, and we like honk at them and everything. They just look at us.
Just look at
Yeah.
like,
So,
yes,
the last one we saw, I immediately whipped this out because I thought we'd see another one, but we haven't seen one in
of
about
course not.
like an hour now. No, like 30 minutes probably. Bummer. And I think we're gonna go camping.
Camping!
But who
It's
knows?
gonna be cold though. It's 48 degrees.
Yeah, it's 48 degrees right now.
And it's been raining.
And it's been raining. It's fall here for sure. They're changing.
Ooh, Canada. E.
Oh yeah, they're changing, eh?
E.
What is that on the side of it? What is that? Oh, that's a log.
The shadows are getting darker.
Okay, bye. No, actually was time.
Did you?
No.
Neither of us brushed our teeth last night.
No, yeah, I'm saying. But we had time.
We
Why
were
didn't
just
we brush our
lazy.
teeth?
We're camping.
Yeah.
Here's our tent. It's kind of chilly, but it wasn't freezing cold. Anyway, we slept in our new sleeping bags. We have this comforter and some pillows, and I'm really glad we put on the rainfly because it was raining all night long. It's about 7:40, I think. So we're gonna get a nice early start, tear all this down, find some coffee, and keep going. No, don't do that. Just ruins everything. Not kid friendly anymore. As it turns out, this is our campsite. You can see all these beautiful fall leaves happening.
This is
gravel.
Yeah, this is all loose gravel. It says yield to oncoming traffic.
Not that you can see him around the corner,
Yeah.
so we just go down the slope. Look at all these clouds in the fog. It looks so cool.
We got in about 9:30 last night, and they only charged just $20 today to stay there, and then gave us some free coffee and said thank you for your service. So, really nice people.
Yeah, I love these Canadians. Yeah.
Yeah, Canadians, eh? They're really nice people, eh?
Yeah.
Northern British Columbia. We're about 200 kilometers away from the Alaskan highway. Check it out. This is Dease Lake. Alright, we're on our way. That's Dease Lake. Sorry. I was blinding her. I saw a black bear earlier. There was this car that was just stopped in the middle of the road. And this black bear was just doing its thing in the bushes.
We're gonna get one on video.
Yeah. This is the Good Hope Lake. We just stopped. Let's see.
Can we walk down here?
Yeah, we can walk right here.
The sun's out, so it's so beautiful now. Cool. Now Dylan's driving. Well, we're getting close to the Alaska Highway. The Alcan. 50 kilometers or so. Blue River, that's the name of this water right there. We just left British Columbia and went into the Yukon. Northern Lights Center. Mysterious, mythical, magical.
Well,
fill up on some gas first. Here's what a typical gas station looks like along our route.
Okay. How about that? Wow. Okay. Okay. Check it out though, isn't that cool? Man, you know what else is cool? That beard.
The beard.
Look at the beard. Love the stash. Love.
It's nice, isn't it? That face, that face, that beautiful face.
Daniel Shays also died poor, although he outlived James Wilson by a considerable time. Sentenced to death in Massachusetts, he and other rebels were ultimately pardoned by the state. Shays was even granted a veteran's pension, and he moved to western New York, where he lived out the rest of his life as a struggling farmer.
Oh God, we're dropping maps. Look at this place.
We're going on a hike. It's the Desert Day River Trail. It's 34 degrees out right now. Well, we're gonna hike. It's like 5 kilometers. 5.5 kilometers. So here's the trail. It's like 8:30 in the morning.
We're gonna check it out. If we're over it in like a minute, we can just turn around.
Yeah. So,
because it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold, and if it's not cool enough, well, then we're just gonna hit the road again. I don't know if you guys can see the little pheasants in there. Hi guys! Hi! Probably hunting some moose. Oh, there's a bunny.
A bunny with white boots on. Skills. We've been training for Tough Mudder. Catch. See, he's ready. Hydration is key, guys. Hydration.
Catch. So that was a crazy hike.
Oh my God, I'm spent.
Yeah. So basically it's all this.
It's just a fire road. Desadesh River Trail, Canada.
Kind of cold. It's
It's about freezing.
At 1 degree Celsius, it's pretty cold.
Yeah, we don't have gloves on.
Yeah.
We're not ready for this. But we're trying to acclimate our skin and our, cold weather bodies.
Yeah, we'll get acclimated real quick up in Alaska.
I think so.
Oh my God.
Just in time for winter season.
As soon as we get there, we're gonna get Alaska
There's some mushrooms.
season passes. Good.
This is the St. Elias mountain range that we see here. And all this on the left is the Quain National Park. So I hope we see some wildlife, but it's beautiful. It's cool. I think you can see there's a lot of gray clouds above us, but then there's blue sky. You can see those peaks covered in snow. Low clouds kind of dangling towards the bottom, and then there's all these fall trees turning color. It's quite the scene. Here's Haines Junction. We're gonna stay on the Alaska Highway, the 1. We're gonna pass through Quain, Destruction Bay, Burwash Landing, Poydern, Beaver Creek, and right after Beaver Creek is where we hit the US-Canada border. So we'll be in Alaska. We'll continue going towards Fairbanks till we get to the junction here and go south, Anchorage. Probably make it to Anchorage tomorrow. Probably linger a little bit somewhere between here, but we'll definitely get across the border today.
Oh, this coffee is terrible.
How terrible is it? You feel like you're gonna fart out of your mouth. This is Quain Lake, and Destruction Bay is gonna be kind of that way. Maybe we can find some more coffee there.
Hopefully, espresso.
Espresso. Oh. this with the yellow trees and the bright blue water. Snow-capped mountains. We just found some good coffee. Irish cream flavored. And I got some stickers and a patch for my backpack.
Hey, you want to put this on now?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And I've got a sticker for my car. Okay. We need to clean it off.
I would
Just
say put
look that
it on
dirty.
your window.
The window? Okay. Let me get a wet one. Oh, did you wipe it already?
I wiped
A little bit.
a little bit with my.
Cool.
Yeah.
And look, we've got a napkin from Woods Coffee in Washington. Thank you, Ashley.
Oh, did you tell her too that?
I think I tagged her.
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
think I tagged you in a picture of the coffee shop, Ashley. And we saw a guy that looked remarkably similar to Albert.
Yeah.
The drive-thru.
Driving, you like looked exactly
It
like
was
Albert.
weird.
Yeah,
Like,
it was really weird.
You guys aren't telling me something.
You should tag Albert in
So
that
we've
too.
got this Alkin Highway sticker. It says Alaska,
Yeah.
British Columbia, and the Yukon.
No, it should go. Yeah, like right there.
Here?
Yeah, I think so. Permanent now. Okay.
It's on there.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's get back on the road. Let's go.
Now we're official. We did it.
Yep,
Pretty much.
pretty much. Now the Alcan Highway is 1,520 miles, but we've only done a little bit of it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get one that said I survived and drove the Alaska Alkin Highway, because we didn't do the whole thing.
No,
But we did hit it. We hit all these spots.
Yeah.
Well, almost here, but
yeah, we're gonna do about maybe 2/3 of it by the end of this. Okay.
we're stopped at a little construction stop, and there's this big old raven in the middle of the road. We got bread.
Some wasabi. Oh yeah, we got bread. Don't we?
Here, you film since he's gonna get close to you. Look at him. Will you hold this? Is mine.
Oh,
really
let me get some of that.
That was amazing.
That was some good ass bread right there. What up? Up. Yeah.
Oh god, it was a big piece of bread.
Damn, he just swallowed it like a boss. Oh man, it's my lucky day.
Yeah, it is.
They're smart as hell too, ravens.
Yeah.
Really smart birds. These shells that they were trying to open, so what they would do is when the train would come, they would put it on the tracks and it would break the shells.
Oh, really?
And then they eat them, yeah.
They knew to do that.
Yeah, they knew to do that.
That's awesome.
I know, that's cool. Well, they would put stuff in the middle of the road and so cars would run over it and break it open. He's gonna be so full.
Oh, I know.
He's got so much shit in his mouth.
Yeah.
Look at
Chew
him.
it,
And he's
bud.
still stuffing it.
God, chew it. I can't. Just holding it.
Ah! Oh,
Car
my God.
driver's
Oh,
got an ice cream cone and a dog. on
and a
her
dog
shoulder.
on her shoulder. Yeah, look at that.
Don't put it up my nose. No radio stations yet. We're in Alaska, but there's no service. We're still kind of in the middle of nowhere. The US Customs was real easy. They're happy to have us. So that's good.
Yeah, it was real cool.
Yeah. We're gonna probably stop at the Northway Junction and get some gas, maybe some food if they've got some good food, and a beer. I won't forget the beer.
I want a motherfucking beer.
He wants a beer. Get it all? We're in Alaska. We're in America. We made it. 6 days to get to Alaska from Lake Tahoe.
And that was lollygagging.
Yeah, we took our time. We saw a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Could have gone slower, but why bother? When you get on some of those highways in Canada, there's nothing to stop at, so you just keep driving. It's a beautiful, beautiful day.
I averaged about 65, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah. There's a bridge over there. This is our car getting all dirty. It's done well though.
Let's go check out the creek.
Okay. View going to the creek. Catch.
Alaskan water. It's freezing. I'm gonna jump in now. Not right now, but I'm gonna jump in. So facts to know about Alaska is over 3 million lakes, over 3,000 creeks, 1,800 rivers, and it's like 584, roughly 585,000 square miles. I went and saw the creek, so.
We're still on the Alcan. You can see this glacier behind Dylan.
That's what we're looking at. So we came down there. Oh, look, there's a dog. We probably shouldn't be down here, but.
We had to take a picture.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to look at this.
Nice, like glacier happening here.
Yes, this is perma ice right here. As it wraps around, it becomes this one solid sheet of ice that goes into the mountains. So, pretty awesome. Anyways, let's get out of here.
Here's our road, the rest of the Alcan. You can see our winding road up there. That's where we're going. Dylan saw a moose on the side of the road, a lady. I got a pretty bad picture of it.
Yo, so we've been house hunting. Check this out. Okay, now you're gonna have to drive up there. We'll just get video of it. Fuck the pictures. So check these out. That guy is huge. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at these dudes. Dang. You are huge. Oh my god, keep going, man. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Dang. You're a giant. Look, he's looking at us. Oh my god. Okay, go. Go. No, big. Look at this guy. Look at that. That guy's freaking huge.
That was awesome.
Oh, that's our first moose sighting. We're posting this tonight.